Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on to the first bout of this afternoon's card in the junior pin weight division. 2 rounds of 1.5 minutes. Please welcome, first to the ring, fighting out of Spa Thai, Caleb Koen. And his opponents will be fighting out of the Domination Gym in Durban, 8 years old and 1.3 meters tall. Please welcome Crew Walters. Well, good afternoon, everybody at home. We're coming at you live from the Grand West Casino and Entertainment World, Cape Town, South Africa, is where it's at TFP2, the recruitment. And this afternoon's action kicks off with the Littlies, the 8-year-olds, and they're in the pinweight division. Sorry, the junior pinweight division. Pin must be a lot bigger. And I think what's next? Needle, knitting needle. It's obviously it's kids involved. We know we get them in here young. It's Thaiholics Fight Promotions. We're showcasing Muay Thai from across the country. So let me take this opportunity to welcome the Muay Thai royalty that's sitting at the table next to me. Carl Bergman, Muay Thai fighter himself, a pro.
Thanks, Dev. It's good to be here. I'm so stoked that these little kids are getting a chance to show what they're made of. It's going to be good to see.
And of course, one of my good friends, my boxing coach, a mentor, the small MMA coach from Cape Town's Pride Fighting Academy, Michael Menemini, back again. What's going on, sir?
Yeah, just fights again. Looking forward to seeing what these kids have got and what this card has to deliver.
So what looks like Kevlar is being attached to their upper torso. So obviously it's padding, you know, kids have got to take care of themselves. The rules behind this type of engagement, I understand it's not going to be, you know, full metal jacket, let's go Muay Thai. It's not going to be elbows, it's not going to be knees. But what are they allowed to do? What are they not allowed to do?
I think everything is legal except for strikes to the head. But I think everything else is all good.
And also, obviously, fighting under shorter rounds, only 1:30. So it should be good for them to like, throw everything that they can, hit the body as much as possible, just get some experience.
Yeah, amateur rules, 2 rounds of 1.5 minutes, and it's going to be absolute mayhem. They're just getting the final straps put on, got their crash helmets on. You know, 8-year-olds, nothing better than watching these kinds of kids who are involved in Muay Thai from such a young age. And you'll notice over there in the corner, a familiar face from Domination Gym. It's his son. So Crew Walters is the son of Clinton Walters, who's also co-president of the South African Muay Thai organization. You know, it's a real family affair involved at the Domination Gym. I wonder if he's got any other kids that are going to be coming through. We're going to have a whole bunch of Walters killing it in about 10 years' time.
Starting a little Muay Thai army.
From KZN, that's where they come from. And then Andy Pagado is in the corner of Caleb Koen, who is from Paarl area, which fights out of the gym called Spartai, which is Andy Pagado's gym. He trains for his pro fights at Nakang with Mr. Russell, yeah, Russell de Villiers. I kept, and I want to send an apology right now. Last time we were here, I was calling him Russell van Heerden, who is
MMA fighter.
An MMA fighter from back in the day that I knew of, and I got stuck on it, and I apologize. Mr. de Villiers, I know you're at home, you're watching. Thank you very much for accepting my apology. And here we go. Round number 1 of 2, 1.5 minutes, junior pinweight division.
Let's fight! Chuck!
No touching of gloves before we get kicked off there. Don't think it's out of animosity. I think it was just out of, well, I forgot to do it. So if you want to know who they are, red headgear is going to be Crew Walters, blue headgear, Caleb Koen, Spartai versus Domination, starting out at a pedestrian pace.
Very nice, clean technique for youngsters, eh?
Yeah, and I'm glad to see the hands are up most of the time, which is good. Even though they're not going to be getting hit in the head, it's still good to teach those basics from the beginning.
I think the chest protection keeps their hands up by default.
And the inability to bend their arms with the elbow pads on.
Nice little shoe shine on the inside from Crew Walters. Caleb Koen responds, throwing those repetitive left kicks to the hip. I tell you that when I heard that this fight was happening, I didn't really know what to expect, but it looks like these kids are going all out there. They're giving all their worth.
The thing is, for the rule set that they're allowed to put into place here, they're still doing really well.
And both kids are really well trained. You can see by their technique, really, really good.
I'm seeing better technique here than I see in our gym every now and then. Obviously, these guys are beginning, but these kids, they look polished. But also, what do? They sit in the gym all day long. They watch the older guys do it. They idolize these fighters, and here they are. Thaiholics Fight Promotions, number 2, the recruitment. They're doing it themselves.
Great start. Sometimes difficult to see as well with the amount of strikes being thrown. It's going to be difficult for the judges to see what's going on.
So obviously you're watching us here live on YouTube. Also, give us a follow on Facebook, Thaiholics Fight Promotions, Instagram, Thaiholics_fight_promotions. Stay with the play. We're going to be going bigger and better in such a way that we're going to be returning here to this casino and entertainment world here at Grand West. And it's going to be 12th of March, 2022. The official announcement is here, the Continental Collision. That's Thaiholics Fight Promotions number 3. Headlined by the guy sitting between Mike and I, Carl Bergman.
Yeah, great stuff. Good to be headlining a card for TFP. especially with bringing a crew over from Germany. We got to travel over there in 2018. It was an awesome experience. And now we get to return the favor and have some of their best guys come over and face some of our guys, yeah.
Seconds
Hopefully we can
out.
keep the territory nice and hostile with the big crowd.
Yeah, we're hoping that we're going to be able
guys.
to have a crowd. I mean, obviously, it depends on what the COVID regulations are going to be at the time of the event.
Let's go.
You know, we want to share this event with you all.
Okay.
So you're all sitting at home,
Second
you're
and
watching
final
it.
round, touch
Now's the
gloves.
time to start considering
Okay,
that,
step
you know,
back.
tickets are going to be available
Round
soon
two.
enough.
Drop.
March is when it's going to be, the 12th of March, 2022. As these two kids go back at it, round number 2 here at TFP 2.
That's what I was hoping to see. Some more clinch, get involved.
Good.
Caleb Koen
Break,
in the red.
break. Stand up.
Sorry, Caleb
Drop.
Koen is in the blue. Crew Walters in the red. They went to ground, popped straight back up, back into the action. These 8-year-olds are throwing down.
And we're starting to see a few head strikes as well.
I thought the head strikes were not allowed.
I think their heads are a bit like bobbleheads. They're big targets at the moment.
Okay, break.
And that's
Stand
a
up.
sweep.
Stand up. Let's chop. Fight.
Technically a trip.
I'm still learning about this sport. You know, I'm a boxing guy, so this is my second Muay Thai event. Forgive me for all the mistakes that I'm going to make this afternoon. I'm sure they're going to come.
I tell you what, boys, these kids are
Boys,
showing a
keep
lot
going.
of heart, a lot of
Keep
determination,
going.
and a lot of skill. Spinning stuff for spinning stuff. It's awesome.
You know, and the other thing is these kids have been running around this arena non-stop all morning. They've got this kind of energy to expend in a fight. And you know what? They're still going to continue to run around the arena afterwards.
Final 20 seconds is going to throw it all out there.
Jock,
Crew
fight.
Walters marches forward. Caleb Koen not taking a
10
step
seconds,
back.
Fight.
10 seconds left in this bout.
Who's your money on, boys?
I think I would have to give it to Koen. I think he did much more forward pressure, landed some good clean strikes. But I mean, Caleb was game all the way through. But we'll see what the judges say.
8-year-olds. Muay Thai was the winner at the end of the day.
True that.
Guys, it's 2 rounds, eh? 2 rounds, guys. That's it. Well done. Well done, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, that went a distance of 2 rounds. Your scores have been tallied. And we got to do the fairest thing here. This fight is announced as a draw.